The July heat shimmered over my pool as family gathered for our annual barbecue. My daughter Lily, 14, sat at the patio table working on a digital art project. She'd saved for months to buy the $1,400 laptop herself. My sister Jennifer arrived with her daughter Amber, 17, who immediately went to the pool with her phone. Lily had her headphones on, designing a logo for a local nonprofit, her first paid freelance project. I was manning the grill when I heard the splash. Amber stood at the pool's edge. Lily's laptop floated face down before sinking. "Oops," Amber said flatly. Lily ripped off her headphones. "What did you do?" "Relax. It was an accident. I was taking a selfie and bumped your table." I pulled the laptop from the pool. Water poured from the keyboard. The screen was black. "Mom." Lily's voice cracked. "That's my laptop. I saved for 6 months." Amber shrugged. "Get a better one next time. One that's actually waterproof." Jennifer appeared beside her daughter, assessing the situation. "Accidents happen, Lily. You should be more careful about where you leave expensive things." "She left it on the table," I said evenly. "Away from the pool." "Well, Amber said it was an accident," Jennifer replied. "These things happen at pool parties. Maybe next time keep valuables inside." Lily looked at me, tears streaming down her face. "Mom, my project. All my work. The client presentation is Monday." I set the dripping laptop on the table. "We'll deal with it." "I'm sure you have backups," Jennifer said dismissively. "Everyone knows you're supposed to back up your work." She turned to Amber. "Come on, let's get some food." They walked away toward the buffet table, Jennifer already laughing about something else. I stood there, water from the laptop pooling on the patio stones. Other relatives had witnessed everything but stayed silent, uncomfortable with confrontation. I watched them fill their plates. Watched Amber show her phone to cousins, probably the selfie she'd been taking. Watched Jennifer pile her plate high with my food while acting like nothing had happened. "Mom," Lily whispered. "What do we do?" "Let me think," I said quietly. The rest of the barbecue passed slowly. I served food, made small talk. Lily disappeared to her room. Jennifer mentioned 3 times that accidents are part of life. "It's just a computer," Jennifer said as she was leaving. "Tell Lily not to be so dramatic." After everyone left, I sat with Lily. She'd recovered what she could from cloud storage, but hours of work were gone. "I can't finish the project without a computer," Lily said. "I'll lose the client. They're paying me $500. "We'll get you a new laptop tomorrow," I said. "And we'll recover what we can." "But Amber just destroyed it and walked away," Lily said, her voice breaking. "Aunt Jennifer didn't even care. She blamed me for leaving it out." I pulled my daughter close. "I know, baby. I know." That night, I sat in my home office with a glass of wine and opened my laptop. I pulled up property records and lease agreements. The building at 847 Commerce Street, downtown, a 3-story brick structure built in 1920. Jennifer's family business, Heritage Imports, occupied the entire 2nd floor. They'd been there for 12 years. The building was owned by Westmont Properties LLC. I'd been negotiating to acquire it for 3 months as part of my commercial real estate portfolio expansion. The deal was scheduled to close in 2 weeks. I opened my email and found a message from my real estate attorney, dated last Tuesday. "Seller accepted your offer. All contingencies cleared. We can expedite closing if you want to move faster." I'd planned to wait the standard 2 weeks. But circumstances had changed. I typed a response. "Move the closing to Monday morning. Pay whatever is necessary to expedite." The attorney replied within minutes. "We'll coordinate with title company. Should be able to close by 10 a.m. Monday." I pulled up the Heritage Imports lease agreement. Standard commercial lease, renewable annually. The current term expired December 31st. But there was a clause I'd noted during my due diligence. Occupancy permits and business licenses were tied to building ownership approval. New ownership had the right to review and approve all existing licenses within 30 days of acquisition. More importantly, the city required updated certificates of occupancy whenever commercial buildings changed hands. All existing businesses had to reapply, which typically took 3 to 5 business days. During that gap, businesses couldn't legally operate. I called my attorney Sunday morning. The building closes tomorrow at 10 a.m., he confirmed. Title transfers immediately. What's this about business licenses? I want all existing certificates of occupancy flagged for review the moment I take ownership, I said. I understand there's a reapplication period required by the city. Yes, usually 3 to 5 business days. Standard procedure with ownership transfers. Do you want me to file the paperwork immediately? Immediately, I confirmed. I want notices sent to all tenants by Monday afternoon. That's aggressive, he said carefully. Most new landlords give tenants courtesy notice before triggering the reapplication process. I'm not most landlords, I said. File everything Monday morning. Monday arrived hot and bright. I took Lily to the electronics store and bought her a better laptop than the one Amber destroyed, plus an external hard drive for backups and a waterproof case. $2,100 total. This is too much, Lily protested. You deserved the first one, I said. You deserve this one too. At 10:07 a.m., I signed the closing documents at the title company. 847 Commerce Street was now mine. Purchase price, $3.2 million. I owned it outright, no mortgage. By 10:45 a.m., my attorney had filed all the paperwork with the city. Business license review notices went out electronically to all tenants, including Heritage Imports. I was in a meeting at noon when Jennifer called. I let it go to voicemail. She called again at 12:30. Then at 1:15. Finally, I answered at 2 p.m. Sarah, I need to talk to you, Jennifer said, her voice tight. Something weird is happening with our business. What kind of weird? I asked. The city sent us a notice saying our occupancy permit expired this morning. They're saying we can't operate until we reapply and get approved. But we've been in that building for 12 years. Our permit has never expired before. That is strange, I said. The notice says it's because of a change in building ownership. But our landlord never said anything about selling. This came out of nowhere. I let the silence stretch. Sarah, are you there? I'm here. What does your lease say about ownership changes? I don't know. David's reading through it now. But Sarah, we can't close for 5 days. We have shipments coming in. We have clients expecting orders. This could cost us tens of thousands of dollars. Have you tried calling the new owner? I asked. We don't know who the new owner is. The notice just says, new ownership, and gives a legal entity name, Westmont Properties LC. We've been trying to reach them all day. Maybe try the property management company, I suggested. We did. They said all questions go through the new owner, but they won't give us contact information. Sir, this is a disaster. We might lose our biggest client if we can't fulfill this week's orders. That sounds very stressful, I said. I hope you figure it out. You work in real estate, right? Can you help us figure out who bought the building? I can look into it, I said. Give me the address. She rattled off 847 Commerce Street. I'll see what I can find, I said. Thank you. I'm sorry to dump this on you. I know we haven't talked much since the barbecue. How's Lily? She's fine. Working on her project with her new laptop. Oh, that's good. I meant to ask about the old one. Could it be fixed? No. Complete loss. But we replaced it. That's good. Listen, I have to go. David's trying to reach the city again. Can you call me if you find anything about the building owner? Of course, I said and hung up. At 4 p.m. Jennifer called again. Sarah, the city won't expedite our permit. They said minimum 5 business days, possibly longer if there are any issues with our application. That's unfortunate, I said. We're going to have to close the business until this gets resolved. Sarah, this is going to cost us over $50,000 in lost revenue and penalties for late shipments. $50,000 because some mystery person bought our building and triggered this administrative nightmare. Have you talked to a lawyer? We have a call scheduled for tomorrow morning. But everyone says the city's within their rights. This is standard procedure for ownership transfers. Her voice cracked. Sarah, I don't know what to do. This could destroy our business. I'm sorry you're dealing with this, I said. That evening David called. Sarah, Jennifer said you work in commercial real estate. Is there any way to find out who bought our building? We need to talk to them directly. Westmont Properties LC, I said. That's the entity that purchased it. Do you know who's behind that LLC? David asked. I do actually. Can you give me their contact information? We desperately need to speak with them about expediting our permits. The contact information is on the notice you received, I said. But I can save you some time. I'm behind that. I bought your building. The silence was absolute. You what? David finally said. I purchased 847 Commerce Street on Monday morning. The ownership transfer triggered the mandatory permit review process. It's standard procedure. You bought our building? When? The deal closed this morning at 10 a.m. I heard Jennifer's voice in the background, sharp and panicked. David must have put me on speaker. Sarah, you knew this would shut down our business, Jennifer said. You knew about the permit process. I knew it was standard procedure for ownership transfers, yes, I said. And you did this anyway? You're deliberately destroying our livelihood. I'm following the legal requirements for property ownership, I said. The city mandates permit reviews. I don't control their timeline. That's bullshit, Jennifer snapped. You could have warned us. You could have worked with us on timing. You're doing this on purpose. Why would I do that? I asked calmly. Because of the laptop. Because of a stupid accident at a pool party. You're ruining our business over a computer. This has nothing to do with a laptop, I said. This is a commercial real estate investment. I've been planning this acquisition for months. You expect me to believe that's a coincidence? Jennifer's voice rose. That you just happened to buy our building 3 days after the barbecue? The closing was already scheduled, I said. I simply moved up the timeline. Because you're petty and vindictive, Jennifer said. Because Amber accidentally broke Lily's laptop and now you're punishing us. Amber deliberately destroyed a $1,400 laptop that Lily saved 6 months to buy, I said, my voice still level. You laughed it off and blamed Lily for leaving it out. You showed up at my home, ate my food, enjoyed my pool, and let your daughter destroy my daughter's property with 0 consequences. So you're shutting down our business? David said. Sarah, we employ 6 people. We have families depending on us. You're going to put them out of work over teenage drama. I'm exercising my rights as a property owner, I said. Your business will be fine once you complete the permit process. 5 business days isn't the end of the world. $50,000 is the end of the world for us. Jennifer shouted. We can't absorb that loss. We'll have to lay off employees. We might lose clients permanently. Then you should have built better relationships, I said. With your clients. With your family. With people who help you. Help us. Jennifer's laugh was bitter. When have you ever helped us? I hosted you in my home, I said quietly. I fed you. I welcomed your daughter even though she treats mine like garbage. And when she destroyed Lily's property, you defended her. You blamed Lily. You acted like it didn't matter because it was just a computer. Just a thing. Just teenage clumsiness. It was an accident. Was it? Because from where I stood, it looked like Amber picked up that laptop and dropped it in the pool deliberately. And you know what? It doesn't matter. What matters is that you had a choice in that moment. You could have held your daughter accountable. You could have apologized and offered to replace what she destroyed. Instead, you told Lily to get a better one next time. The silence stretched. So yes, I continued. Your permits expired this morning. Your business can't operate for 5 days while the city processes your reapplication. That's not me being vindictive. That's standard legal procedure that I'm simply not expediting for you. Which is my right as the property owner. Sarah, please, David said. We'll pay for the laptop. We'll make this right. Just help us with the permits. The laptop's already replaced, I said. Lily has a better one now. A $2,100 model since you asked. And as for the permits, I suggest you work with the city on their timeline. You're really going to do this? Jennifer said. You're really going to ruin us? I'm going to let you experience the consequences of your choices, I said. The same way Lily experienced the consequences when Amber destroyed her laptop and you refused to help. Who needs a better one now, Jennifer? I ended the call. Lily appeared in my office doorway. Was that Aunt Jennifer? Yes. Is she mad about something? I looked at my daughter, 14 years old, already learning that some people take until someone finally stops giving. She's upset about business issues, I said. Nothing for you to worry about. Lily held up her new laptop, the screen showing the completed logo design. I finished the project. The client loved it. They asked if I can do 3 more designs. That's wonderful, baby, I said. The new laptop is really good, Lily said quietly. Better than the old one. But I still wish Amber hadn't destroyed it. I know, I said. But sometimes people show you exactly who they are. And when they do, you believe them. My phone buzzed with a text from Jennifer. You've made your point. Now please be reasonable. I deleted it without responding. 5 business days was a long time to think about consequences. About choices. About the difference between accidents and deliberate cruelty disguised as carelessness. I turned back to Lily. Show me the designs the client wants. Let's talk about your rates for multiple projects. She sat beside me, excited and focused, already moving forward. Already better than before. Just like her laptop.